Welcome to my trimmed completionist guide on the Agile from Head to Toe achievement, which does require the players to have completed 250 laps of both the Gnome Stronghold course and the Barbarian Outpost course, which does require 85 and 90 agility. First off, before anything, we will want to make our way to Brithinius to the Mylair district. So if you have the attuned teleport seed, use that and it will be option 9. Once you are here, you will want to go north and right click the NPC Wyvern for enhancers. For here, hit option 3 to toggle and we'll be scrolling all the way down and then look at the fourth bottom one, in which case it should be at the top of the screen, which is the Agile Outfit Enhancer. This means while you do 1 lap, it will actually count as 2 laps, in which case since you need to do 250 laps, it cuts it in half. However, it does require the unfocused reward enhancers, which you can buy from Traveling Merchant. However, it's 10 mil. And when you do activate it, it will be on the very bottom row on the first one. It only comes with 12 charges. So that means for 10 mil cash, you'll pretty much do 24 laps. In which case, I would not suggest anyone to do this unless they just like to waste money because it's extremely quick. But anyway, with that, let's travel to the Barbarian Outpost for the first one. If you have the game's necklace, it will be option 2. Once you're here, we'll be making our way east. Go through the gate, head south, climb the pipe, and now you should see an NPC right here. You will actually want to talk to him. Hit option 3. Can I talk about rewards? So of course I can help you. Now, on my case, since I have actually done the 250 laps, I will get a different dialogue, in which case you can get duplicates of it. You go over and over, which is the best in slot armor for 1 defense peers. Granted, they have to do this course for the armor, as both the plate body and legs each give 72 defense bonus, and therefore an all style. But for you watching this, he will say, oh, you have only done 12 out of 250 laps, in which case you want to go all the way to 250 laps. Talk to him and he will give you this. Keep in mind that for the Barbarian Outpost, this is quite different of a requirement because it is also required for the Fremnik Elite Task set, which is a little bit odd in my opinion. But anyway, for this course, you will want to start at the rope swing. Now, after the rope swing, let me change my screen real quick. And we're back. Okay, so after the rope swing, you want to bladed dive right here. Click on the log barracks. This course does require a bladed dive and to have the mobile perk active and wearing it. After that, bladed dive south and then run up the wall. Now this is an extremely old mechanic, and that is if you attempt to climb up the wall, just like any other course or actions for NPCs like opening and closing doors, you will actually walk to it. I'll do that again. Click it, you will walk. What you want to do is step diagonal and then climb up the wall. And then I'll do another example is click on the spring device. You see how you walk. Next lap, I will show you the difference that it makes. Now, go east. And this is pretty good because if you just click once, your mouse should be over the jump, over gap, and then again over slide down roof. For here, you can blade dive to the rope swing, which I misclicked. Blade dive to the log balance. And then just blade dive or run to the wall. Right here, I'll manually click the wall so you see how you walk instead of walking diagonal. And for the spring device, you will want to walk right in front of it. Well, you click right in front of it so that you run, in which case it does make it a little bit quicker to do. And then just go down the roof as normal. Bladed dive. And you just do this 125 times if you are using the enhancers. Now for the other obstacle, we'll be making our way to the Grand Exchange. So if you have left the door, teleport to the Grand Exchange. Go northeast. Make your way to the Superior Tree and hit option 2 to go to the Gnome Stronghold. From here, go southeast, and here is the obstacle. Just like before, you can talk to the Gnome trainers. Hit option 3 to talk about rewards, and they'll tell you how many laps you have actually done. So, for here, surge and blade dive does help. So, walk along the log balance. You can spam surge, climb up the obstacle net, climb up the tree branch, and then make sure to climb up the tree to the west. Next, bladed dive, and then you can run to the signpost. And then pretty much click, and then swing to the pole. Just like in the other course, your player will walk to it, so it just helps to run to it. And again, the same thing does happen to the barrier as well. So click right in front of it. After you get there, then click on the barrier. Once that is done, you want to click one tile north or northwest, and then just blade dive west. And then use the log balance. After that, surge, climb up the tree branch, the tree, bladed dive, and use the signpost, which I kind of misclicked a ton right there. Click, and then swing to pole. You will always walk in one of the 3 random spots, so you can't really always force that to happen or not, unless you're super lucky. Then just run to barrier, and that's that. For whatever reason, this is not a requirement for anything except the trimmed completionist requirement, which is agile from head to toe. And with that, thank you all so much for watching this guide on how to do 250 laps on both the Barbarian Outpost and the Gnome Stronghold Agility course. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, as it really does help.